Now let's take a trip to northern part of Nigeria. In the face of security challenges in the northern part of Nigeria, the need for proactive measures cannot be overemphasized to combat the challenges. Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State is leading the charge with distribution of 140 patrol vehicles to security agencies in the state and 50 new buses to the state mass transit company. Governor Lawal reiterated that the vehicles are part of his administration's efforts to enhance security in the state, stressing that he remained dedicated to equipping and supporting security agencies. Now let's share this story with you.
This is the second time Governor Dauda Lawal has been donating operational vehicles to security agencies in Zamfara State since he assumed office nearly 2 years ago. The governor says security remains one of the topmost agendas of his administration and will do everything possible to restore peace in the state. In his address, the Commandant General of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, who doubles as the guest of honor at the event, says the Northwest region is experiencing insecurity that needs synergy between security agencies to tackle it.
Security has remained the foremost priority of my administration. We are fully aware of the complex nature of the security challenges confronting our state and the urgent need to adopt a proactive and strategic approach in supporting security agencies. Providing them with operational vehicles will significantly improve their mobility, enhance response time, and strengthen their overall effectiveness in combating crime and maintaining law and order.
We need to attack this blackmail head-on by developing very formidable strategies of both kinetic and non-kinetic. If governors will follow suit and do same, the work of security agencies will be made a bit easier.
Heads of security agencies in the region also assure their readiness to hit hard on the enemies of peace, especially with the encouragement from Governor Dauda Lawal.
The vehicles will be put into good use, and it will be a tool for taking the war to the terrorists.
With this, I'm promising you our time of responses to distress calls will be shortened to the barest minimum. Ours is give us the required information and we will do our job with this catalyst that we have today before us.
Governor Dauda Lawal also inaugurated 50 buses for the Zamfara State Transport Agency. He also assures to do more in other sectors as part of continuous efforts to fulfill his campaign promises.
So, looking at that, the governor gifting 140 operational vehicles to security agencies. Talk to him, what's the significance of this?
Yeah, it will help boost the drive towards curtailing the activities of the terrorists and other bandits in that state.
Okay.
Also, the mass transit too will assist with transportation. But by and large, I believe that the governor should take advantage of the fact that the Minister of State for Defense is a former governor of the state, and he has if they work in synergy, it will further help the states. I doubt if that is happening now. So the two of them, both the minister and the governor, they need to work together to further see to the end in banditry in Zamfara. Kudos for those efforts.
Absolutely.
I mean, the donation of those, I could see that some were even branded for the civil defense that goes right into the grassroots. And also announced the formation of a grassroots security network that would assist the regular security like the DSS, the police and others, so that for information gathering and what have you. Those are good steps. But then it needs to work more with the Minister of State.
With the Minister, okay, the federal and state collaboration. Your thoughts on this, Martin?
Well, I think it was a good move in the right direction. But most fundamentally, there's something that we have to, the National Assembly has to address now. We need multi-level policing in Nigeria. See, because most of these communities are far flung from the areas where the headquarters is going to be. So, like what they are doing with Amotekun in the Southwest, let the National Assembly expedite action. Nigeria is a very fast country of about 200 million. We don't need tokenism. We need policies that will make sure that every community is properly policed. Security is everywhere.
Are you calling for community police?
State police, community. It's not too much for Nigeria because when you look at the weapon that is in the hand of bandits and all these terrorists, then you know that we need more than a centralized security system to solve the problem. So what the governor has done is good. And the question is that if the governor can afford to donate 140 vehicles to the police, are you saying that the same state cannot fund the police system? It means states can fund police system.
All right. BK, I'll come to you here because the governor is believed to be the chief security officer, of the state. But talk to me, how will you assess Governor Dauda Lawal, in the way he has managed the security situation in Zamfara State?
Yes, almost agree that governors are the chief security officers. Governors are chief security logistics officers.
Logistics officer? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
They are chief security logistics officers. They provide fighting vehicles. Sometimes they buy APCs for the police. They provide multi-terrain vehicles for the army. They provide money. And look at what we have seen in Lagos State, where the state government came up with the plan. Means corporate organizations to contribute to the security of the state. And those corporate concerns are providing vehicles, providing tools for security agencies to do their work. Well, in fact, there was a particular day that Lagos State donated equipment costing in excess of 1 billion naira to the police, including equipment for the Marine Police. If the police were left to do this on their own, or the federal government was left to do this, where would we be?
Okay.
When you go around, you see Dangote vehicles. The vehicles that Dangote donated to the police, you see them everywhere. So governors don't have control over security in the sense of the word.
All right. Okay, BK, BK, I apologize, but just hold that thought. We need to quickly go on this quick break, okay? Okay. My producer just told me that we need to round off the show. Okay, but BK, thank you so much for joining us.
So what I'm saying?
Just round off on your thoughts in just 30 seconds. Just round off on your thoughts.
So, see, there is a second part to the topic that we didn't talk about. The need for security in Thailand.
Yes.
These people kill most of our people. Most of the killings happen not in urban centers, but in the hinterland. There's a need to secure the hinterland against these bandits. But that's where the concentrated are.
Yes.
So it's important that Governor Dauda Lawal improves security dialogue, works hard with the federal security agencies to secure those areas. Hopefully, things are getting better in Zamfara in terms of security. Just hope that.
All right, then. Thank you so much, BK. We appreciate you for your brilliance. And also, thank you so much, Majid Jami. Appreciate you, as always, for coming in on Journalist Hangout.
Thank you.
And also, appreciate you as well. Thank you so much.